Freddy Krueger was based on true events. Nightmare origins revealed. For decades, Freddy Krueger has terrorized millions with his sharp claws, deformed face, and ability to kill in dreams. But what few know and what Hollywood has tried to hide is that the origins of this nightmare are not just a figment of the imagination. Freddy Krueger was inspired by real events, a series of occurrences so dark and inexplicable that they still leave experts without answers. Get ready, because what you're about to read will change your view of the world of dreams forever. In the 1980s, Wes Craven, creator of A Nightmare on Elm Street, revealed in an interview that the inspiration for the character Freddy came after reading a series of disturbing articles in American and Asian newspapers. The articles talked about young Cambodian immigrants who had fled the war and sought refuge in the United States. But when they arrived on safe soil, something terrifying began to happen. Healthy young people between the ages of 13 and 21 began dying mysteriously in their sleep. The stories were always the same. They had intense nightmares, saw a shadowy figure, and refused to go back to sleep. Some drank coffee for days, others used stimulants to stay awake, but eventually sleep won out. And when they did sleep, they never woke up. One of the most frightening cases is that of Lower Fan. Just 17 years old, his parents said that for 3 days, he refused to sleep, convinced that something would kill him if he did. On the 4th day, he finally fell asleep on the couch. In the middle of the night, his parents heard screams. When they arrived, Lower was convulsing, his face paralyzed with fear, his eyes wide open, as if still seeing something terrible. He died right there. The strangest part, the boy had hidden an electric coffee maker under his bed, trying to resist sleep until the very end. The media at the time called it unexpected nocturnal death syndrome, a mysterious condition that seemed to affect only young Cambodians but no one could explain why. Sleep medicine experts were perplexed. Autopsies revealed no heart, respiratory, or neurological problems. It was as if something was killing them from within, leaving no trace. That's when the rumors began. Among the refugees, there was talk of an evil spirit called Tsog, a demonic entity that fed on the soul during sleep. According to belief, the Tsog invaded dreams, paralyzed the victim, and suffocated them, draining their life energy until death. And the most terrifying thing, survivors said the spirit always used claws, sharp claws that scratched the chest and face, and left marks that sometimes appeared on the real body upon awakening. These reports reached Wes Craven, who became obsessed with the idea. He combined the elements: a dream killer, an entity that kills while you sleep, and the absolute fear of the unconscious. Thus was born Freddy Krueger. But what no one admits to this day is that he might not be just a fictional villain. In the years following the film's release, bizarre stories began to emerge around the world. Young people claimed to dream of a man wearing a hat, a burned face, and a glove with blades. Many of these dreams were shared on online forums. People from different countries, who had never met, described the same man. A study published in 2006 in the Journal of Sleep Research documented 38 patients who reported seeing the clawed man in their dreams. In some cases, they woke up with real marks on their arms, superficial cuts, or scratches on their chests. Science said it was psychosomatic. But all the patients had one thing in common: they were unfamiliar with the character Freddy Krueger. What if Freddy wasn't just a creation of the human mind, but a real, ancient entity that had always existed in dreams and only gained a face after the film? What if Craven, by giving him a form, brought him closer to our world? Theorists claim the collective fear can empower supernatural entities, a kind of evil egg, and Freddy now with millions of fans, films, merchandise, memes, and dreams, would have enough power to manifest. In 2013, a teenager in Poland was found in a coma after claiming that Freddy Krueger was trying to get her in the dream. She had watched the film for the first time the night before. Doctors couldn't explain her condition. When she woke up days later, all she could say was, "He saw me." You might think it's just coincidence, that it's just a movie. But what happens when thousands of people dream about the same being, when that being appears with identical details to people who have never met? And what happens when some of them die in their sleep? Freddy Krueger may have started out as a horror character, but maybe, just maybe, he was inspired by something older, more